Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Jon Patton. We are here at Adventure Van Expo in the once great state of Massachusetts. Now, if you're anything like me, you don't like driving hours and hours and hours for nothing, right? So let's go find out if this place, one of the very few van events on the East Coast, let's find out if it's worth it. Come on. Alright guys, one of the first booths we're at here at Adventure Van Expo in Massachusetts is Backroad Innovations. What they're all about is roof racks. Now, they're not just selling you the basic stuff, just a bar here, a bar there. They want to sell you the whole thing, and they have options with lighting built in, starting at around $2,800. And you can see on your screen here, they've got some really cool looking designs. They also are now doing an option for a fairing on the Winnebago Revel with lighting, and what's cool about that is it helps the van be obviously more efficient, but also cut down on noise going over the roof. Very cool. Let's keep it moving. So this is one of the many van builders here, and they're called Built. Very simple name. They're out of Rhode Island, and I'm telling you guys, this is a company to pay attention to because the styling and the methodology behind a lot of this stuff is form and function. It's not just let's make it look pretty, let's paint everything white. They've got color, they've got style, and they've got functionality on top of that. Check it out. And this one is Exploration Vans. We've got yet another, just like last year, we've got an in-progress build and some of the coolest stuff I've seen. The CNC'd hex, the big sink, and then of course that custom shower pan. They are really up to some super cool stuff up here in New England, and I'm telling you, they are getting after it. So now we're at Van Wife Components, and what's really interesting is their new modular bed system. Not only can you stack it, like these panels that are vertical right here are stacked up, and they just drop into some J-channel. They've got a few other examples out there. You can put a leg kit on, you can drop it down, make a bunk, make a desk, make any kind of situation, completely modular. They're talking about a price point of roughly $3,200 to $3,500. They're still working on it. And if you want to get the legs to make it an outdoor table, which would be super cool at a campsite, it's about another $150. It's really nice to see people pushing and innovating and thinking about the stuff you do have in your van and need in your van in a totally different way than before. All right, guys, now we're at Defiance Tools. They've got this new pack-away grill, this kind of sheet metal style grill, and it's super tiny, packs away very small. Then they've got a new tool roll to pack away all your good gear for about $80. They're constantly innovating and trying, including this new pack-away table. Packs away very small, and it's actually tall enough for a guy like myself, I'm about 6 feet tall, to actually pack out, pop that open at a campsite, and use it. Very cool. And that brings us to our friends at Flare Space. Obviously known for their flares that allow you to sleep sideways, especially if you're a tall guy. But they also got heavily into the accessory game this year with the ultra versatile Invader rack. It's got multiple mounting systems, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. It's pretty neat. Then they also have a new wooden bed system, which is worth taking a look at. Then there's the Tenzing bumper, which is pretty interesting because although you can't mount a winch to it, it does mount to factory locations, requires no cutting, and still gives you some front end protection, as well as a spot to mount some aftermarket lights. And then they also have an aftermarket light kit that mounts inside the grille of a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. And honestly, I think it's one of the cleaner setups out there. And as you may have noticed, I'm wearing different clothing. It's actually a different day because weather rolled in, there was music in the background, and all in all, I wasn't able to wrap up the video on location. And I guess to answer the question, is it worth it? If you are looking to learn about van life, you want to see some different options, you want to meet people, you want to know what's out there and who to work with in terms of companies, where to spend your money, an event like that is a great place to go. And being that there really aren't any other events like it on the East Coast, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Of course, guys, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We'll see you soon.